Unscripted life update. Life update. I took out a $30,000 loan. Yes, I did that. And it's not totally random. I do have a plan in place. Actually, I remember 3 or 4 years ago, I made a plan saying, this is how I plan to get rich. Now, this is another video similar to that, where I'm going to say, this is my new plan to get rich. The reason I took out a $30K loan was because I invested it into a copy trading platform, which my friend is running for me. He does all the trades and I just copy him. So why did I borrow 30K? Well, because I wanted to borrow the money against my assets. So I'll just show you, like, no fancy type shit. Where the mouse is, right here, you can see I have almost 0.2 in Bitcoin and 46,000 in USD. Sounds like a lot to some of you, but it really isn't. And on the left here, I took out a 30K loan, which I sent for my friend to copy trade. Now I have to pay this money back. But the reason I did it through crypto was because, bro, it's only like 4% APY. And it charges me every day, which is like $4 or $5 a day, which is like $200 a month. And my copy trading homie is going to be making me like 5K per month. So once I pay off this loan, I'm going to be left with like 5K per month passive if he continues to make the copy trades and if he continues to keep on winning. So that's why I took out 30K. I want to use my USDC to buy more BTC as the price drops, because I know, like, even right now it's quite cheap. It's 70,000 US dollars right now. I'm planning on getting in sub 65. Sub 60 is a fire sale, but I'm going to be buying around the 60 to 65K region. I just borrowed against my assets. So that's something I learned recently, and I would like to teach people in the future, possibly if I end up becoming known for crypto, which I think is most likely what's going to happen with my brand. I was a bit nervous when I started seeing the price of my loan go up and up and up. God damn, is that how buying a house feels? People borrow millions for a house. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, I also learned, like, this is borrowing at 4% APY. I'll show you how you can borrow money against your assets without having to pay any APY. Yes, interest-free borrowing with crypto. I'll show you right now. This will be great for in the future when you're a millionaire, 6 figures, whatever. You can borrow zero interest lad, okay? Man, I don't know if I'll post an affiliate link or not. Just appreciate, like, what I'm fucking doing. You know, only a year ago I found out about copy trading. There's people out there in the world that do not fucking work at all. They just, like, maybe they worked a job, they made up some money, send it to a copy trader, which copies, like, trade by trade. They didn't have to do a fucking thing, and they just collect money. Yeah, something like that actually exists. Anyway, this is Nexo. Here you have a button that's like borrow from 0% against your crypto, lock zero interest credit. I have 0.1 here, I think, so I can borrow like half. So what would happen, I would borrow half the amount of my portfolio, which is 0.1 BTC, which right now is 7,000, and half of that is 3,500. So I would send them one whole BTC? Yeah, so I would send them my Bitcoin and they would lock it up. Like, I can't touch it, I can't fucking buy or sell it. It's there frozen until I pay off my loan. And it would be absolutely interest free. Now, when would that be useful? Let's say we're at a bottom we're at a Bitcoin bottom and you own 1 Bitcoin and it's worth 100K. Then you could borrow 50K worth of Bitcoin to buy more Bitcoin for absolutely 0 interest. I plan on doing that in the future. And yeah, these are the dates. Pause now. I'm allowed to do like 1 year maximum, or 260 days to be exact, without having to pay anything back at all. How cool is that? At least that's how I think it works. I might just have sounded like a total retard just then. So yeah, copy trading, lending against my assets. That's my new plan to get rich. Just keeping it very simple. Pay off my debt, borrow more against my assets. Oh no, there's one thing I'm missing. And the last thing, a friend of mine, not even a friend of mine, a guy I saw on YouTube, he's making 5K per month off a 50K portfolio, which after I make 50K, and if my homie decides to stop copy trading for me, I'll just do this. Crypto pools. This is VFAT, currently making $8 a day off this. You're probably looking at it like, what the actual fuck? It's quite easy, very simple. If I get a single comment asking about this, I will do a video on it. I'm making 120% APR, but I just average it to like 10% per month, 7.5% per month. 100K pool, which would be $50,000 of Ethereum, $50,000 of USDC, that would generate me $10,000 per month, absolutely passive. Since I cannot trade, I don't know a fucking thing about day trading, but I do know like crypto. And this is like pools. Every single transaction being made of USDC and wrapped Ethereum, I get payouts from. You know those little fees you pay when you like do a transaction on crypto? That goes into people's pools. And the bigger the pool, the bigger the return. So yeah, that's how I'm going to get rich. I'm going to make a 10K portfolio through pools, and I'm going to do... Bro, if you were like my primary school teacher or high school teacher, you'd be laughing your ass off right now, because I'm still the same little idiot. I'm going to get rich off copy trading, borrowing against my assets, and creating crypto pools to collect fees off transactions. That's the new plan, G. I got 0 fucking skills, bro. You just gotta like try shit. You gotta keep on trying. So yeah, those were 3 financial fucking tips. I hope you gained something from that. I hope you like the idea of copy trading, of borrowing against your assets, and third, creating pools. But yeah, that's where I'm at. 160 subscribers, 1,200 followers on IG. Peace.